Hey guys, it's Lauren, and we're on to week 3 of the In One Knit Along. So I hope you're enjoying knitting your onesie so far. In week 3, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be attaching the sleeves to the onesie and creating this raglan shaping. And then we'll also be knitting the hood. As you can see here, hood, that's what it looks like here. And that is all you need to accomplish this week. I will be providing a video tutorial of exactly what I did when I attached the arms, and so you can follow along with me and hopefully it's helpful. And next week we'll be doing all the finishing touches on this onesie and then you'll be done. So until next week, I hope you enjoy finishing knitting the body of your onesie, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Alright, so in today's tutorial I'm going to teach you and show you how to attach the sleeves for your onesie. As you can see, we've just worked a row where we've bound off 2 stitches, as you can see here, at each armhole, and that is where we will be attaching the sleeves. So we're going to purl to 2 stitches before that bind off. Alright, so we are at 2 stitches before the bind off, and what we're going to do is knit 2 together, and then I'm going to suggest that you place a marker. So you can actually transfer the sleeve onto your left hand needle, or you can just work the stitches directly off your holder. Here I had my stitches held on one of my cords from my circular needle set, and I've just added a needle on here so that I can work off of it when I join my sleeve. So what I'm going to do, so it's going to start actually with a slip knit. And then we are just going to purl those stitches, and again making sure that the purl side of the sleeve is facing out. So we are just going to purl across those stitches until the last 2 stitches of the sleeve. Alright, so I'm at the last 2 stitches in my sleeve, so again I'm going to knit 2 together and then place another marker so we know this is where the sleeve and the body are joining. And in case you're wondering what these are, they're just cut straws. The sleeve is going to be tight, so just to warn you, for the first few rows it will be tight when you're knitting here, but it will loosen up as you continue along. You might find it helpful actually to move these stitches down on your cord and then just start working again. So again, we are just going to just make sure your yarn's up real close to your knitting, and then we're going to do slip, knit, and then we are going to purl across the back of the onesie until you reach the other underarm bind off. So we've just reached the end of the back, and we're going to work this the same as we did the first time. So we're going to end it with knit 2 together, and then going to place another marker, and then we will be adding the arm stitches. So again, we're just going to slip, knit, and then purl to the end of this arm right here into the last 2 stitches. So again, we're just going to knit 2 together at the end of this arm, place our last marker, and then again you're probably gonna have to move these stitches down your cord, and then we are going to slip, knit. And just make sure you pull that tight, and then purl to the end. And then I'll show you how the next row is going to look, and there's just going to be these 2 rows that you are going to be repeating until you've knit 32 total, and then you will start on the hood. So for this next round, we're working the wrong side, so we'll be knitting across until we get to one stitch before the marker. So when we reach the marker, we're going to want to purl the stitch before the marker, slip the marker, and then purl the stitch after the marker. And now what that's going to do, it's going to create this really pretty raglan shaping up the sleeve. And we're going to continue to work to 2 stitches before the marker, and again do the knit 2 together, and after the marker the slip slip knit. And then just on the wrong sides, you just want to purl, make sure to purl the stitch before and after the marker, and then you will get that beautiful raglan sleeve. And so yeah, that's pretty straightforward. That's what you're going to do at each of the markers, and like I said, you know, it will be a little tight at the sleeves, but it will loosen up, and luckily you have your circular needle to shift your stitches around so it's more comfortable to knit. So again, I hope that was helpful.